Okay, I believe we are live now. So we'll get started in a few minutes here. Just making sure everything's working. If anybody happens to pop in the live chat, let me know if you can hear me. So I'll have to remember to try to look over here. My computer screen's there, but need to remember to look at the camera. This is my first time live streaming. So we're going to do Vinyasa Restorative combo this morning. Like I said, we'll get started in 3 minutes here at 10:30. This is a 75-minute class, and we're going to be working on Skandasana this morning, so that's side lunges. And I'll give a little demo as well before we get started. For today, you'll want a pillow or a bolster if you happen to have one at home, and 2 blocks are really nice. You probably could get away with one, but 2 is really nice to have, and then also a blanket, or maybe if you're at home and have a meditation pillow, like me, it's really nice. We're going to start out in easy seated pose, just like that. So as you're ready, you can make your way there. Let me do a demo real fast. So Skandasana is kind of yogi side lunges. So come into here. There's some options here. So you can have this extended leg. The foot can be grounded, or you can point those toes up. On your bent leg, again, your heel can be grounded, or you can lift up onto the toes. So nice modifications here. Blocks. So as we side lunge, we're moving side to side, right? So we're trying to keep our hips at the same level, keeping our spines extended, nicely aligned as you transfer side to side. So I want you to try to find just your variation of that today, your expression of that. Again, your side lunge, maybe it's down here, maybe it's up here today. So find your expression. We're going to go through the side lunge series twice, so you'll have the option to modify on your second round through. Blocks are excellent here if you need to just kind of walk yourself side to side with that support. So again, just play around a little bit there. Find your expression of Skandasana. So let's go ahead and get started. So coming to easy seated pose, Sukhasana. So find your comfortable leg position. You can kind of cross the legs over like this, maybe one on top of the other, elevating your hips on a blanket, maybe a meditation pillow if you've got that at home. Resting the knees on the hands on the knees. Begin to close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your seat, your spine. Imagine you can align your spine, each vertebrae at a time. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Nice, relieving exhale through the nose. We're going to do a breath series here. We're going to do the Durga Pranayama. This is one of my favorite pranayamas to share. This is the 3-part breath. Bring your awareness to your diaphragm. So that's the muscle below our lungs that draw the lungs down, drawing the breath in. So nice deep inhale initiated from the diaphragm, expanding the belly. Nice relieving exhale, drawing that diaphragm up and out. You can do this breath in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Continue breathing in that way. Nice deep inhales initiated from the diaphragm. Two more rounds of breath. So that's the first part of the series. The second part is expanding that breath into the chest. So on your inhale, drawing the diaphragm down, expanding into the chest. On your exhale, relieving the chest down, drawing the diaphragm up. Two more rounds of breath there. So that's the second part of the breath. The third part of the breath is expanding into the collarbones. So on your inhale, drawing the diaphragm down, expanding through the chest. As you take that gentle last sip of air, feeling the collarbones expand. On your exhale, relaxing the collarbones down, relaxing the chest, drawing the diaphragm up. Continue breathing in that manner. Check in with your spinal alignment. Nice, deep, slow, controlled inhales. Diaphragm down, belly expanding, chest expanding. That slight lift of the collarbones. On your exhale, relaxing the collarbones down, relaxing the chest. Belly draws in, diaphragm up. Two more rounds of breath there. And begin to open the eyes. Placing the hands on the knees. We're going to start with my kind of typical seated warm up. So on your inhale, that's arching the back, lifting the head, neck, chest. On your exhale, that's rounding down and forward. So we're going through that cat-cow movement here. We're working through that flexion and extension of the spine, just warming the spine up. Maybe even finding a little bit of pull against the knees as you round down. Nice, slow, exaggerated movement here, but gentle, just warming things up. Continue to check in with that breath as well. Always trying to initiate that deep breathing from the diaphragm. 2 more rounds there. And coming back to center, coming back into that neutral spine. Let the hands relax down by the sides. Nice deep inhale, hands overhead. Nice deep exhale, dropping the right arm down, bending over to the right, incorporating that side bend, grounding through the left hip. Inhale back through center, and exhale, dropping the left hand down, side bend over to the left, grounding through the right hip. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open arm twist to the right, dropping that right hand down behind, maybe finding the opposite knee with your left hand. Incorporate that open arm twist. On your inhale, lift through the crown of your head. On your exhale, finding a little bit deeper twist. Again, we're just going through those nice warm-up movements of the spine. Not trying to max things out yet. Gentle warm-up movements here. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Drop that left hand behind, maybe bringing right hand to opposite knee. Finding a little bit of pressure there. Nice deep inhale, lift through the crown of your head, extending the spine. On your exhale, finding a little bit deeper twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, release the hands down, kind of hinging forward. Uncross the legs from behind. Coming into tabletop. You can move that pillow out of the way. Coming into tabletop again. Let's continue warming up the spine. We'll do cat-cow movements here. Nice deep inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the head. Exhale, rounding down forward, pushing up, puffing up through the shoulders, tucking the hips. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Continue that cat-cow movement here. You can begin to kind of incorporate any organic movement that you'd like here. Maybe exaggerating your cat-cows. You can do that kind of by, on your inhale, dropping the hips, coming into seal pose. On your exhale, you can push the hips back, come into kind of a rabbit or child's pose variation. You also have the option here to incorporate a side bend. So by gazing back towards one foot, so let's say the left foot, you can also go slightly deeper by extending the right leg, the opposite leg. And coming back to center, if you choose to take that side bend, gazing back towards the right foot, maybe extending left foot. Nice deep inhale, lift the knees just an inch off the ground. On your exhale, downward facing dog, extending the legs, pushing the hips up. Again, take any organic movement that feels good here, maybe pedaling out your dog. Maybe letting the hips drop side to side. Just warm things up here. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. And coming into stillness in your down dog, take 2 rounds of breath there.
Stay for one more inhale. On an exhale, bend the knees, walk the feet forward to meet the hands, forward fold. Let everything hang heavy here. Release your head. Release your hips. You can kind of take that arm bind here if you'd like. Coming into ragdoll. Bend the knees. Put a nice healthy bend in the knees. There's nothing particularly magical about having extended legs, even if you can get there. This position is as much about compression in the front body as it is extension in the back. On your next inhale, we're coming to a half lift. I've recently really liked using a block here. So you can bring hands to the shins, maybe even the knees. I have to come up pretty high to get a nice half lift here to align the spine, re-engaging that neutral spine. 2 rounds of breath here. On your next exhale, forward fold, releasing down. Inhale, rolling up, extended mountain posture. Nice deep inhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open arm twist to the right, drawing that left hip back. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, drawing that right hip back. Inhale back through center. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. Step the feet back, high plank. Stay for an inhale there. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath there. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. On your next inhale, lifting the right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot forward to meet the hands. Ground through that left knee. On your inhale, lifting up into crescent. Nice deep inhales initiated from the belly. Nice relieving exhales. Hold here for another moment. Feel that compression in your right hip. Feel that extension through the left leg. Nice deep inhale. Release the hands back to the mat. On an exhale, push the hips back. Half Hanuman, half splits. Again, this is an excellent place for blocks. Nice deep inhale, release back forward on an exhale, come back through that low lunge. Lift the left knee, right foot back to meet left high plank. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left leg forward to meet the hands. Ground through that right knee. Inhale, lift it up into low crest. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Feel that compression this time in the left hip, extension through the right leg. Nice deep inhale, release on an exhale. Hands back to the mat, push the hips back, half Hanuman, half splits. Nice deep inhale, release on an exhale, pushing back forward, ground the hands, lift the right knee, left foot to meet right, high plank. Stay for an inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Two rounds of breath there, nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Stay for one more inhale. On an exhale, bend the knees, walking, hopping, or floating forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up, extended mountain posture. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two rounds of breath there. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales, initiated from the diaphragm, deep in the belly. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot forward to meet the hands. Round through that left knee. Inhale, open arm twist to the right. Nice deep inhale, exhale, release that right hand back down. Making your way to high plank. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two rounds of breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left foot forward, ground through that right knee. Inhale, open arm twist to the left. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, release that left hand down, lift the right knee, left foot back to meet right, high plank. Nice deep inhale. From here, you can begin to incorporate your flow if you'd like. So that's kind of a hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chaturanga is particularly hard on the shoulders, so you can always just stay in high plank and go directly to up dog and then down dog. From down dog, 2 rounds of breath. Nice deep inhale and an exhale, bending the knees, walking, hopping, or floating forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling it all the way up, extended mountain posture. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Check in with your alignment here, see if you can draw those knees back. For me, that kind of arches my back, so I need to draw the top of my hips back by engaging through the transverse abdominal muscles. Nice deep inhale, release back to mountain on an exhale. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Step, hop, or float back, high plank, and go through your flow. 2 rounds of breath in down dog. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot forward. Keeping that left foot off the ground this time. Inhale, lifting, or left knee. Inhale, lifting up to crescent. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, open it up into warrior 2. So grounding through that back heel. Check in with your alignments here. Make sure that front knee is over the ankle. Check in with that back arm. Relaxing the shoulders and down. Finding extension. Nice deep inhale. On an exhale, hinge it forward. Extended side angle. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Nice deep inhale. On an exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Right foot back, high plank, and go through your flow. 2 rounds of breath in down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left foot forward to meet the hands. Keep that right knee up, high crescent. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, open it up into warrior 2. Again, check in with your alignment here. Make sure that left knee is over the right ankle, or left ankle. I think that's impossible. Check in with those shoulders. Let them relax back and down away from the ears. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hinge it forward, extended side angle. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down, left foot back to meet right, high plank, and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath in down dog. Let's go through that warrior series one more time, a little bit faster now. From down dog. Nice deep inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Nice deep inhale, check that alignment. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Round of breath there. And exhale, release it down. Make your way to high plank and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath, down dog. Nice Nice deep inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left foot forward. Inhale, lifting up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Nice deep inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Nice deep inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. A rounded breath there. Release it on an exhale, make your way to high plank and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath. Nice deep inhale. On an exhale, release the knees wide. Bring the feet together, bring the hips back towards the heels. Coming into child's pose. Reconnect with the breath there. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. I'm taking just a little mini break here. Grab a drink of water if you need. We're still working our way towards that Skandasana. Do a little bit more prep poses. Reconnect with that breath. Nice deep inhales initiated from the diaphragm. Nice relieving exhales. On your next inhale, coming back up in the tabletop. Take any organic movement here, but what I'd like to offer is kind of a different take on tabletop here. So extend your right leg long, ground through the bottom of your foot, if that's comfortable for you. From here, hinge forward, almost as if you're coming into that chaturanga. So we're looking for the hip mobility here more than anything. And then as you're ready, pushing back, sitting the hips back, maybe keeping that foot grounded or maybe extending it up, extending the toes high. Kind of just working into the hip here. This is a nice prep pose for Skandasana. So come back into neutral tabletop, draw that right foot in, extend through the left foot. I wasn't mirroring there, but that's all right. Extend through that left foot, hinging forward. As you're ready, hinging back, sitting the hips back. Again, you can keep the foot grounded, maybe pointing the toes high. Just feeling that stretch. I feel this the most on my inner thighs. For me personally, you might feel this in your lower back or IT band maybe. Just notice where you're feeling it the most. That might kind of inform your side lunges, your Skandasana. And coming back to neutral, draw that left leg in, tabletop. On an inhale, lift the knees just an inch off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath there. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot forward. Not quite as far as for a high lunge. We're going to extend that front leg. We're coming into pyramid pose. So you might even draw that back foot in a little bit. Extend through that front leg. This is an excellent place for blocks. Bowing forward, pyramid pose. Trying not to lock out that front knee. Keep a little bit of engagement, lifting the kneecap. Nice deep inhale, release on an exhale, bend that front knee, ground the hands, take that right foot back, high plank, and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath and down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left foot forward. Not quite as far again. We're going to that pyramid pose. So you might even step that back foot in. Grabbing those blocks, extending through that front leg, bowing forward, pyramid pose. Again, bring a little awareness to that front leg. Make sure it's not locked out. Engage through the quad, lifting the kneecap. Nice deep inhale. Release on an exhale, bend that front leg. Maybe taking that back foot back. Plant the hands. Left foot back to meet right, high plank, and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath and down dog. Nice deep inhales initiated from the belly. Drawing the diaphragm down, expanding through the chest. Take that last gentle sip of air, expanding the collarbones. And reverse, letting everything relax down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot forward. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, release the hands down, bowing forward, humble warrior. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Releasing the hands back to heart center, remain hinged forward, push up with that standing warrior three. Nice deep inhales here, nice deep exhales. And grounding back down, passing through that crescent lunge, open it up into five-pointed star. Nice deep inhale there. Exhale, hands to heart center, bowing forward. Prasarita, wide leg forward fold. Now grab those blocks or support yourself with your hands here. Begin to rock the hips side to side. So we're going into that Skandasana here. So maybe you stay here. Maybe you're going to begin to exaggerate that movement. Maybe walking the hands side to side. Maybe coming upright. Again, find your expression here. Whatever expression you like best. So again, that's either you can have that extended leg, the foot grounded. You can have your bent leg, the heel grounded or lifted. As you transfer side to side, see if you can keep your hips at the same level. Protect the knees here, watch your knees. Don't torque your knees or twist your knees. And again, maybe your Skandasana today is with blocks, just going side to side. Maybe you're up here. Take a couple more rounds there. Remembering to breathe, nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. And grounding through the hands, lift the hips, come back to that Prasarita forward fold. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back forward, coming through that low lunge. Take right foot back to meet left and go through your flow. 2 rounds of breath in down dog. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left leg forward. Inhale, lift it up to crescent. Exhale, bring the hands down behind the back. Bowing forward, humble warrior. Nice round of breath here. On an exhale, release the hands, come into heart center, extending long, pushing up. Warrior 3. Nice deep inhale, and an exhale, ground through that back foot. Open up into a 5-pointed star. Nice deep inhale, exhale, forward fold. Wide leg, forward fold, Prasarita. Nice deep inhale there. Begin to rock the hips side to side. Again, maybe you maintain your hands grounded. I want you to focus on keeping that spine neutral though, finding that nice spinal alignment extension. So maybe you remain grounded through the hands, or as you're ready, maybe you come more upright and begin to rock the hips side to side, coming into those side lunges, Skandasana. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Take a couple more rounds there. And coming back forward, plant the hands, extend the hips, coming back through Prasarita, forward fold. Release it down. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. And inhale, half lift. On your exhale, walk the hands back to the front of your mat. Coming back through that low lunge. Take the left foot back to meet the right, high plank, and go through your flow. Two rounds of breath in down dog. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Nice deep inhale and an exhale, walking, hopping, or floating forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And here's an excellent place for a block. We're going to do open arm twist from the forward fold here. So grounding through the left hand, open arm twist to the right. Feel free to put a bend in the left knee. I'm using a block. Nice deep inhale, release on an exhale. Ground through that right hand. Inhale, open arm twist to the left. Bending that right knee if it feels good. Nice deep inhale. Release on an exhale. Release the head, release the hips, forward fold. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. High plank. Stay here for a moment. Two more rounds of breath in high plank. Nice deep inhales, engage that core. Nice relieving exhales. On your next exhale, release all the way down into reverse Shavasana. Take the hands long down beside you. So we have one more active posture I'd like to offer before we move into our restorative series. That is Locust Pose. And we're going to do 2 rounds of that today. This is a really nice engagement for kind of the back body core, the QL muscles. So as you're ready, on your inhale, lifting the head, neck, chest. On your exhale, maybe bringing the feet up to meet it. Feel that diaphragm expanding, pushing up and retracting, kind of rocking forward. 2 more rounds. And release it all the way down. Let your head rest to the right, bringing the left cheek to the mat. Take a couple rounds of breath there. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. And as you're ready, coming back to center, if you'd like to take that second locust posture, maybe even floor bow if you're feeling up for it. If you know what that is, go there now if you'd like. If not, let's move back into locust. Inhale, lift head, neck, chest. Exhale, bring feet back up to meet it. Feel that diaphragm expanding, rocking you back as you exhale, rocking forward. Two more rounds of breath. Release on your exhale, gazing off to the left, bringing the right cheek to your mat. Relax everything down, relax every muscle in your body. Reconnect with your breath. So if you need water or anything here, please do. We're going to move into our restorative portion now, so we'll be holding poses for anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Kind of see how it goes as we go along here. We've got 30 minutes left. So as you're ready, pushing up into tabletop. So I really want you to focus on your alignments here. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Our first posture is going to be thread the needle. So on your inhale, open arm twist to the right. On your exhale, draw that right hand through shoulder to the mat. And you can kind of extend it overhead, maybe kind of fold it overhead. We're looking for a nice stretch in the upper middle back. That's the rhomboid muscles. You might have to try a few variations here to get into that muscle. Sometimes I have to extend the leg, put a little pressure against the shoulder blade to stretch the rhomboid muscles. This is a little bit more active posture. You can just kind of relax into this as well if you're getting that nice stretch. So let's spend 2 minutes on this side. I will let you know when we're about halfway through. If you need any adjustments, please take them.
So that's about a minute there. If you want to try any modifications on that pose, please do that now. We have about a minute left. And 2 more rounds of breath there. On your next inhale, ground through that left hand, draw that right hand out. You can take that counter twist here by open arm twist up to the right. And as you're ready, grounding back down with that right hand, we'll move to the opposite side. So inhale, open arm twist to the left. On your exhale, thread that left hand through, bringing left shoulder to the mat. Again, find your nice comfortable pose here, maybe extending that right hand long, that right arm long, or fold it overhead. If you're just not feeling that stretch in the upper middle back, maybe extend that leg and finding a little bit of pressure against the shoulder blade. Again, that's a little bit more active of a posture. So you can take that for a minute and then come into the resting posture or vice versa. Play around a little bit here, explore, find what feels best for you. So we're at about a minute. If you'd like to make any adjustments, please do that now. Two more rounds of breath there. And ground that right hand, begin to draw that left hand out. Again, maybe you take that counter twist, open arm twist to the left. As you're ready, grounding back through that left hand. So kind of walk the knees back, begin to let the hips shift down. We're coming into Spinks Pose. I find it's nice to have a block at the top of the mat here. I like to rest my forehead on there. So let the hips sink down. I find it's nice to kind of extend the legs, release down, let the head hang heavy, maybe on that block, and begin to rock the head back and forth for a little bit of an eyebrow massage, just releasing any tension you might be holding in there. Do that as long as you'd like. Spend 2 minutes here. I'll let you know when we're halfway through. If you'd like to take a modification, you can bend the knees, bringing toes together. If you have any pinching in your lower back, just don't go there. You can always release the feet back down. maybe even extending the arms. So this is kind of an intense back bend for some people, but just find your happy spot there. See if you can relax into there, close the eyes. We're about halfway through. Again, if you'd like to try something different, again, you can come to that kind of bend the knees, bring the feet up. That intensifies it for most people. Or if you've been there, you can relax down. Two more rounds of breath. And release on an exhale. As you're ready, push the hips back, take the knees wide, bring toes together. We're coming to child's pose. We'll spend just about a minute here as kind of a counter pose. So let those hips relax back and down. We've got a lot of compression built up in the back. So let that release with this pose. If you want to go a little bit more active here, you could even do rabbit. So that's kind of drawing the knees together, maybe grabbing the heels, lifting through the back. Two more rounds of breath there. Nice deep inhales, nice relieving exhales. And coming up, come back up through tabletop and make your way to a seated position so you can sit the hips back, rock the hips off to one side, swing the legs forward. So our next pose is head to knee pose, or Janu Sirsasana. So you might try to find a block or maybe that blanket and place it under that the knee. Bring your left foot into the inner thigh, extending through the right leg. You can bring something underneath that knee. I don't like locking out this knee. I find it's actually more helpful to have it bent. That seems to get the stretch more into the belly, the hamstring, instead of the back of the knee. But try whatever works for you. Inhale, lifting hands overhead. Exhale, rotate towards that extended leg, bowing forward. This is an excellent spot to use that bolster or pillow and kind of lay that over the leg, relaxing down. We will spend a minute and a half on this side. So we're about a minute in. If you need to make any adjustments, if you've taken that blanket underneath the knee, you can always draw that out and see if you like the stretch better without it. Or maybe you want to add a blanket in there. 2 more rounds of breath. And on your next inhale, use your hands to support yourself as you bring the torso back upright. Take that left leg long and take as much time as you need here, but as you're ready, drawing that right foot into the inner thigh, making our way to the other side. So again, maybe you support the knee with a blanket or block or whatever's most comfortable for you. As you're ready, inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, rotate towards that extended leg, bowing forward. So we're about a minute in. If you'd like to make any adjustments, maybe drawing that blanket out, seeing if that's okay for your leg. Maybe putting a blanket in. Two more rounds of breath there. And supporting yourself with your arms as you walk your torso back upright. And extend that right leg long. Coming back into a seated position. Our next pose is going to be Reclined Figure 4. So coming onto your back, drawing the knees in, and bring the right foot over to the left knee. And begin to extend the left leg, lifting it up. You can interlace your hands behind your knee, maybe even reaching through towards the shin as you relax that left foot, left lower leg down. Flex through the right foot and draw that left knee into the chest. So we're looking for that stretch in the outer right hip. Minutes on this side. We're about halfway through. If you'd like to make any adjustments, always place a block underneath that lifted foot. Coming into more of a reclined, relaxing posture. Always draw that knee further into the chest. Always find a little bit of press against that bent leg, the right knee, wherever feels good for you. Two more rounds of breath here. And releasing that left foot back to the mat, but keeping the right foot crossed over. We're going to go right into a twist here. So that's letting the knee and foot drop to the floor. So this is kind of a reclined figure 4 twist. If this just isn't comfortable for you, you can kind of uncross that leg and just fold the knees over. So come in, extend the arms long, maybe letting the head fall off to the left side. See if you can bring your awareness to your hips. Tension you might be holding there. Relax into this posture. Find that nice restorative twist here. Two more rounds of breath. Nice deep inhales, initiating that from the belly, drawing the diaphragm down. Nice relieving exhales, drawing the diaphragm up. And bringing the knee, the foot back up to center. Uncross that right leg. Let's draw the knees into the chest here. We'll do a little quick release. Draw the knees into the chest, maybe rock side to side on the sacrum. That's the lowest part of the back between the hips. Maybe making small circles going in one direction and then the other. As you're ready, ground through the feet and bring the left foot over the right knee. Flex that left foot to protect the knee. Begin to draw that right leg up. You can extend it long to interlace the fingers behind the thigh or the knee. Relax that right foot down, draw that right leg into the chest. We're looking for that nice stretch in the outer left hip this time. Might even be able to reach through to the shin. We're about halfway through. And if you'd like to bring a block underneath the foot, it's kind of a nice option here. Coming in more of a resting posture. Or maybe you draw that right leg into the chest further. Maybe you kind of give a push on that left knee. Just make sure to flex that folded leg, that left foot to protect the knee. Two more rounds of breath here. And coming into that twist on the opposite side. So letting that knee and foot fall over to the ground. If that's accessible to you. Again, if that's just not comfortable, just uncross that foot, fold the knees over, coming into that supine twist. Extend the hands, maybe let the head fall off to the right side. And two more rounds of breath here. And bringing everything back up to center, uncrossing that left foot. Let's take that release again. So drawing the knees into the chest. You can rock side to side or making small circles on the sacrum. Kind of massaging out the sacrum, going in one direction and switching at some point, going in the other direction. And releasing the feet back down. So from here, our second to last posture is going to be Yogi's choice. So any final postures that you'd like to take before Shavasana, please take that now. Maybe that's Happy Baby. Maybe that's extending the legs high above the hips. Maybe it's Plow Pose. Maybe it's Shoulder Stand. Any final postures that you'd like to take. I'll give you a minute now to do that. And two more rounds of breath in your posture. Nice deep inhale from the belly. Nice relieving exhale, drawing the diaphragm up. And as you're ready, releasing all the way down into Shavasana. Find your comfortable version of Shavasana. I find it's nice to place a pillow underneath the knees or that bolster, whatever you might have.
Maybe you drape your blankets over yourself. Maybe you tuck it underneath the neck. Just find your most comfortable position here. Extend the arms long. Relax the shoulders down. Maybe even walk the shoulder blades underneath, helping you just relax through the chest. Close the eyes. Nice deep inhale. Nice relieving exhale. So for Shavasana, I like to do a little bit of a body awareness meditation. So bring your awareness to your feet. We're going to begin to slowly scan up the body, and as you do that, focus on just relaxing every muscle in your body. Slowly scanning up, bring that awareness into your ankles, coming up into the lower legs, the calves, the shins, relaxing down, feeling heavy. Coming up into the knees, coming up into the upper legs, the thighs, the hamstrings, relaxing down. Coming up into the hips. Just notice if you're holding any tension there, let it go. Coming up into the belly, the lower back. Coming up into the ribs, the chest, the upper back, relaxing down. Coming up into the shoulders, feeling heavy, just releasing any tension. Scanning down the arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers. Scanning back up the arms, hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders relaxing down, melting into your mat. Bringing that awareness up into your neck, slowly scanning up into the head, the face. Just notice if you're holding any tension there. Unclench the jaw. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Relax through the eyebrows, all the way through the crown of your head, relaxing down. I will call you in just a few minutes. So take as much time as you need here, but as you're ready, take 2 more rounds of breath. And slowly inviting some movement in to the fingers, the hands, the toes, the feet. Hold your awareness there too.
Begin to invite bigger movements, maybe extending the hands overhead, taking that early morning stretch, like you're waking up for the second time today. Again, take as much time as you need, but as you're ready, roll into one side, whichever side's your favorite, whichever side feels good this morning. Pause there for a moment, keeping the eyes closed. As you're ready, meeting back in Sukhasana, easy seated pose where we started. And bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through your practice this morning. It was an honor for me to be here with you. Namaste. Thank you all for being here. If you joined us live or if you're watching this later, I'd love to hear from you if you have any questions, comments for me. Again, my name is Trevor. That was Vinyasa Restorative Combo. I teach on Saturday mornings. Thank you for being here.